Thank you for watching Crit Heads. You can catch our sessions live at 6 p.m. Central Standard at twitch.tv/critheadsofficial.
Welcome back to Crit Heads. Our 10th session of Crit Heads, too. Despite the fact that we should be on our 18th.
Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Bro.
Literally the second that he went, we're live. Hi, everybody. How's it
I've
going?
done this 9 other times.
Yeah, eventually we'll get it.
No, I probably won't.
Well, let me go ahead and remind you of the script for our intro. I am your Dungeon Master, David. Joining me, like every week, are my good friends, Tristan.
Hello.
Playing Sir Dr. Valgum Caston.
Howdy.
My very good friend, Matt, who is playing... Thank you. Who is playing Isaiah Femur Clasp, or Femur Clasp.
Femur Clasp ass.
I will get it one day. Just like how I will get Andrew's character, Aethys, his name correct, in some sort of written media.
You did. You got it.
And hey, I didn't say anything mean about you this time.
You didn't.
Feel like an opportunity was missed. Anyways.
Do you not care anymore?
You're right, Andrew. I don't care enough about this friendship to mock you anymore.
Oh.
Right. So, last week we left off with you all taking down another member of the Chain of Command. The God Emperor Ephrael Snowdown is no longer on the Realm of Dawn. At least not in one piece, thanks to Isaiah holding his head while the rest of him was chopped in bits. Or I guess just bisected, I don't know why I said it like that. But
Neat.
you were then able to report back to home base, and they told you that while you have been dealing with the war, they have been trying to get information on the rest of the chain, trying to figure out where the rest are. I sent you a document, which over the week you guys decided you were going to deal with the
Blood Mist!
Which,
Blood
for those
Mist.
who are watching, the information that we know on that one is on the southern part of the continent of Siness, there's a phenomenon known as the Blood Mist that's been happening basically twice a month, where a misted moon will appear in the sky, and anyone who is outside at dark is not seen again, leaving only bones behind.
The mist eats them, except their bones.
So, the boys are going to try to see why that might be. Their two leads are the cities of Riverland and Blackridge. So, a lot has happened in this last 24 hours. It is now the 27th of Altriac. You guys have risen from your slumbers in the castle of Dordeshed.
Dordeshed!
Potentially the last time that we will ever have to say that name.
Dordeshed!
Now that's potentially the last time. So, you guys were originally offered a free boat back to the Kingdom of Davi, but you have the option now of either using that boat to travel down the coast of Belden to basically just sort of have a land route to Siness, or you could just go from Genowick straight to the city of Westwind. Or no, Eastbourne, I think it is. Yeah, because
East or west? Gosh.
West.
Sorry, I have to pull up my own map so that I remember my own goddamn place names.
It'd be like that sometimes. Alright. We've all agreed on Blood Mist.
Yes, you have. But now you have to decide on your method of getting there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
yeah,
exploring.
Yeah, okay, so
You could
do we know which
either-
one would be faster?
Well, boats tend to go faster than feet.
Well, yeah, it's on a different continent. Of course, we gotta go by boat.
I guess it's more of a question of whether you'd want to spend more time on land or on sea. Because you guys have the ability to go from Genowick down to the Belden city of Eastmel and travel down the continent until you get to a place where there's a like closer connection, or you could just sail directly from Genowick. You all have been
Well,
provided a boat, so if you want to try to plot a course, you have that.
What do you guys think we should do? Travel by land or sea?
We have access to the boat. Let's do it by sea.
Sure.
Okay, makes sense to me. Let's do it by sea then.
Okay, so that will take, let's see. Give me a second while I'm trying to figure out how many days that'll be. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. It'll be a full week to get there by boat. The alternative
Okay.
being short or being longer than that. So, all right. So simple enough. You guys will be. Well, before you are going to leave, Glorioso has asked for you to come and visit him very briefly. Or rather, come and visit him when you are ready to leave.
Oh. I see
I say it's there.
no reason to deny a king.
Absolutely not. Let's go.
Sure. That's where this goes.
You guys make your way to the throne room, which you weren't really allowed in during the gala. And inside, of course, the throne room that you saw in the Kingdom of Davi is basically now more of a battle-like room. Sort of like a place where they're preparing troop movements and the like. Here, it's much more what you'd expect. Regal, marble pillars sort of adorning the walls. This single throne, very, very high up on a staircase because apparently Glorioso likes his cardio. And at the very top, you see the man, blindfold over his eyes. Two eyes sort of slowly circling his head until he sees you, in which they both center forward. And he says, come in.
I enter and bow at the staircase.
Hang on. Yeah. That's a good question. Didn't know that
Yep.
anyone was gone.
Following right behind.
Fun. Okay, I'm back. So he sort of returns your bow and says, right, so you all, I assume, have a long journey ahead of you. I don't know exactly what waits for you, but I have a boat sitting at the docks of Genowick, and frankly, it's a pain in the ass to travel across this island. I know that very well, and so I'm going to do you one last favor before we're even for saving my life and my kingdom and all that.
Excellent.
You all finished your things that you want to do here in Door to Shed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have any reason to tarry.
Right. Well, I haven't done this in a minute. And he sort of stands up, walks down, and meets you all at eye level. Sort of pops his neck, cracks his knuckles and everything. He says, if I'm honest, I haven't done this in a couple 100 years, so if it goes poorly, I apologize, but it shouldn't. I'm pretty great at anything like this. And he points his fingers forward at all of you and casts teleport.
Oh, excellent.
Oh boy.
Excellent. Is that a 3 or a 30?
That's funny. Okay. Oh, well.
Y'all
It's-
ready to end up in the middle of the ocean?
Check.
Well, here's the thing. Glorioso is very familiar with everything in his like half of Belden. So anything below a 25 would have been a problem, but that was a 30, so you all appear at the docks of Genowick, where you originally began your Belden journey.
Well, I can't say I'm sad to leave.
No.
I don't like this continent much.
It's been a mess the whole time we've been here.
And cold.
But here's to hoping at least the political side of things will get better.
Yes. Hopefully with the new God Emperor, or whatever he is, we can have more of a peaceful relationship with him.
Not controlled by the chains.
Exactly.
So, when you all scan the docks very passively, you see that there is a ship with a very regal silver trim around it. The side of it christens it the Everfrost. And it is waving a flag that you didn't necessarily see in your time here that often. You saw more battle standards and battle flags and the like. But this was the flag that was draped over the throne. So this may be the actual flag of the Snowdown Kingdom.
Gotcha.
Was that not here before?
Well, no, like I said earlier, it was battle standards. It was like their flags of war.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you mean. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
So that is our ship, I'm assuming.
that's a decent assumption to make.
Cool. Let's go there. See who's piloting the bitch.
Won't be like Captain G's ship, but
It won't be any of us driving the bitch. So
All of a sudden,
exactly.
a tabaxi merchant. No.
Oh, God.
No, but you walk up and see that it is a dwarven man. Hang on.
Oh, yes, a dwarven man.
that
Seen a lot of
is
these recently.
indeed a dwarven man. Yes, they seem to be plentiful around here.
You know, I think I'm personally a bit too small to have pretended to be a dwarven man, but
You're certainly too skinny.
that's for sure. That's one thing.
Dwarves are quite thick, I've noticed.
You've never met a Teldegar. Anyways. So. You guys find someone who's carrying supplies onto the ship. He is a dwarven man, very broad, very stout. Looks like he could rip a sort of like tree in half with the muscles that he's carrying. And as you get close, he says, "You the three?"
Most likely.
The
Depends
three
on-
that Emperor Glorioso told us about?
More than likely, yes.
Yes.
No, we are those people.
The Knights of Davi.
Right. Pleased to meet you. He extends a hand. I'm Tormund.
Aethys.
Dr. Caston, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Right. So the captain is God, I'm so used to the pirate campaign. I can't say captain right anymore. Right. The captain is in the It's gotten to the point where if you say the T in captain, you're a narc.
Captain?
He's currently in the navigation room, trying to mark our course, but
Is he already aware of our destination?
Glorioso told us last night that you were to be going back to the Kingdom of Davi, were you not?
No, actually, we're not.
Oh, well, you better get correcting with him then.
Yeah, I suppose that is the first thing we should do. I hurry down to the map table.
So, you get in there and,
Hey, real quick, it's not on the board. The name of that city is what? East something or West something?
it's Eastbourne.
Eastbourne, okay.
Sorry, I have to, like, zoom in the map for the stream. Spelled born B-U, or B-O-U-R-N-E.
Okay.
And that's why I provided you a map, so that you'd have
Jesus
all of the...
Christ, it's bored!
Yes, exactly.
Jason Christ, it's Jesus born!
So... Sorry, you quickly board the ship and get to where navigation is. You see you see one dwarven man, one elven man looking over a map. The dwarven man has a very large Napoleon-style hat.
Nice.
It's about the same width as his like shoulders, but it's turned forward. And when he turns and sees you, he goes, here they are, Parolin. And,
Well, hello there.
Hello. We're actually here to correct your course.
oh,
we're
is
not
that so?
actually. We're not returning to Davi. We've got other places to go.
Well, where exactly are you looking to go?
Eastbourne.
Oh, you're going to Siness?
We're going to investigate some happenings.
Undoubtedly related to the chains, of course.
Right, well, I can definitely do that. It'll take about a week, but...
That's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. It's fine. Alright, so...
Trying to get this stream to
Yeah,
monitor.
I realized what I did after I did it. So... He quickly starts replacing the marks that he was putting up towards the north of the map with marks towards the west. And he says, well, that means Parolin. And he looks up to the elven man, who just sort of looks over him and says, yes. And the captain says, could you get Tormund to get more supplies. We're gonna need about 4 more days worth of food. The elf just nods and walks out. Feels good to not have to deal with the military rules for departing. So much more paperwork. Much more of a pain in the ass.
So you're former military or current and just doing this?
Oh, no, I am part of what Glorioso calls the Frozen Fleet. This is one of his personal ships. And I'm
Oh, I
one of his
see.
personal captains.
So we're getting the VIP treatment, is what you're saying.
Seems like it. Glorioso must like you a hell of a lot.
Well, we saved his life. As you can recall, he was dead a month ago.
Yeah,
Quote unquote.
I wasn't questioning that. Glorioso does these sorts of things from time to time. This isn't
What,
the-
dies?
Vanish.
Oh, I see.
The reason why we were all just kind of okay with Afrail taking over for a while is because he's done this in the past where Glorioso had to go do other things and we just had to let his kids pick up the pieces.
Well, fair enough. Glad we could help. His kid's dead now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yep.
Tragic, but what can you do?
And kid was a dick.
Unavoidable.
I disagree. I feel that it was vindicating.
Exactly. That kid was a dick.
Either way, it was unavoidable.
He was having you go to war with Davi for no reason.
Other than he wanted power.
And I do this to you like every time. Who's closest to the door?
Isaiah.
Oh, okay. So Isaiah, make a perception check.
Excellent. Come on.
If you're waiting for a drum roll, it's not coming.
That's 13.
13? So, you know, it takes a lot to fail this. You feel a creeping sensation, and when you turn to look out the door, you see that the creature in the water that's like 100 stories tall is staring directly at you. And all 3 of you hear in your heads, it wasn't for no reason. It was part of the game. I thought that you already understood the rules by now.
Oh my god. Yes, we understand the rules.
Hey, what happens when we kill that one with the big eye? Are you going to stop being able to talk to us?
Oh, killing him. That's funny. Well, hypothetically speaking, if it were to happen, that just means that I wouldn't be able to see you. That doesn't mean I wouldn't be able to just talk to you.
So which one of your men has got your voice?
Well, last time
Or
I
ears.
checked, it's my vocal cords that are moving, so I think me? I've delegated so much power, it's hard to keep track. Because, you know, I have
Well-
so much power to give.
The Alabaster King sends his regards, asshole.
Yeah, and surprisingly enough, you are doing a lot better than I normally expect my opponents to. However, you 3 are just key pieces. And as soon as you fall, the rest will fall in the line as well.
I'm fairly certain we've got a stronger chance than you think, and you are going to be the one to lose this gambit.
Right. I should be worried about the men who lost someone to a scorpion.
Hey, look, the scorpion was fierce.
I'm sure. Alright, you all have a safe journey. I won't impede anymore, for now. After a couple of seconds, the dwarven captain goes, "Are you 3 okay?"
Right.
No.
the guy with the chains who does the shit that turns people evil can talk to us whenever he wants. It's quite annoying.
Oh, sounds annoying.
It
Yeah.
is rather unpleasant.
Right. Well, course is set. We'll be ready to sail in, let's say, an hour. So,
Are you
Oh,
going to make us work?
what? No. Why would we?
I was looking for something to do to pass the time. Perhaps you could teach me how to drive one of these things.
I mean, I don't see why not. Oh, that
Okay,
also
so we have-
reminds me.
Get into a boat and need a pilot, captain. Someone should learn at least. Perhaps Dr. Caston. I'm not sure.
Perhaps.
That does remind me, though. We got one piece of correspondence from your king.
Oh, good.
He says, don't worry about transportation once you get to Siness.
Does he know where we're going?
I don't even know how he knew you were going to Siness. So. I thought it was meant for someone else until you came in here and told me. that
Hey,
you were
how did we
pretending.
contact the king last time?
Sending stones.
You all have a sending stone.
Right, that's right. I'm gonna pick that up.
Yeah, sure enough.
Hello?
Wait. I have to roll something.
The king is getting some nasty sloppy toppy right now.
After a couple of moments,
What
you hear,
about them?
I'm dealing with a lot of shit. What do you need?
You said you have transportation arranged for us. Did you send this message?
Oh, right. Yeah, that was something the king brought up. He wanted me to send your horses via boat to meet you in wherever you said you were going. Where the fuck are you going?
We're going to Eastbourne.
Oh, okay.
Eastbourne.
So you guys are doing the blood mist thing.
Yeah, it seems too interesting to pass up.
Well, I'm glad that you chose that because my ear has been blown off from the amount of correspondence I've gotten from one half elf in that fucking area.
What's this half
Oh
elf?
God.
Some hunter named Harvin Adderby.
Harvin Adderby.
Interesting.
Is that our point of contact?
I guess so. We were just gonna have you look around and see if there was anything weird. But this guy claims that he knows what the mist is doing. He wouldn't give me any details over the phone, or over the sending stone. But he would not shut up. He was just like,
Well,
"It's
where
super
is he?
important to get people here. I know what's going on. Please help."
Well, where is he?
He's in a. Give me a second while I look at my world map. He says that he's a tracker in the sort of plain area that used to be Burnsley. So he's probably around the city of Blackridge.
Blackridge. Okay, so we're going to Blackridge after Eastbourne. Perfect. Thank you, Truth. Have an excellent day.
Yeah, you too.
Well,
Okay, got that sorted. He seemed busy. Or
seemed like
perhaps
one of his
downloads, yeah.
Yeah. He's got that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
Haha, it's funny.
It's
funny because you were the character.
Hey, by the way, guys, thinking back to these chess pieces we have that we got out of the drawers when we said give us the thing that would help us defeat the Gambit of Chain. I know I got the bishop. What did you guys get?
I want
I
to
got the knight.
say I got the rook.
Okay, just making sure. I think that's going to mean something when we go against the upper echelon. Perhaps will be either those things will be crucial, or maybe will be crucial in their downfall. I'm not sure yet, but I think we should keep an eye out for who the bishop, knight, and rook of the Obsidian Court might be. Because
So,
right now we're just taking down pawns, it feels like.
what would
Does
give you
kinda
that
feel like
idea?
that. Gotta get past the pawns first, though.
Exactly.
But I also
Right.
wonder if we should be looking for other people, adventurers possibly, who might have other pieces as well.
Oh, that would be interesting if we ran into some people who are also trying to stop this thing that had chess pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. If we run into someone who has a king or a queen, I'm going to be very upset. Wait, that's probably the Alabaster King. Do we know who that is? Is it Glorioso?
The Alabaster King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that it was very obvious who the Alabaster King was.
Who?
In a game of chess, you want your opponent to lose. Why would two pawns be attacking someone that isn't the Alabaster King?
Oh, so the Alabaster King is the King of Davi.
Makes sense.
I thought I made that
Perfect.
obvious.
No, it's like, he doesn't strike me as particularly white. Glorioso is very white. But I
understand
get
he's white.
now that you just mean White King as an opposite side of the Team King.
Yeah.
I get that now.
Wonder who's got the queen.
Wonder who the queen is on our side. If I'm the bishop, Isaiah's the knight, and you're the rook, who is our queen? Is it the actual queen? Does he have a queen? I don't remember there being a queen.
It's
Uh,
Puck.
As far as you know, Lorenzo, or not Lorenzo, that's a dead knight.
That's my brother.
King Cornelius Davi does not have a wife. No.
Yet.
Yet.
But if we can arrange a powerful political marriage.
It's definitely not the. It's definitely not the Armakiri queen.
She's a bitch.
She's
Well,
a bit
She's
dead.
Also a dead bitch.
She's a dead bitch. Who could the queen be? I need to find my mother.
So, you all can begin your journey from Genowick. After a while, the boat is fully loaded with supplies, much like Herbie, and you are given the okay to sail. Please move 4 tiles and give me a luck roll.
Someone else do it real quick. I'm writing in my notebook.
Okay, so we're going out. Where are we headed? We're headed to off this map. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Once you get towards the edge of the map, I will update it to reflect
And
closer to where you're supposed to be
I will
going.
start luck today. Get that out of the way. 81.
Hey, no event. You guys just spend your first day sailing at ease.
Easing at sail.
Easing at sail. You guys don't have any particular problems on this day. The only really big thing of note that happens is Isaiah, you're not quite sure how, because you're on the open seas and are nowhere near like trees or flowers or the like, but you seem to have had more bees gravitate towards you.
Hey, David, what's the city that the guy was in? One more time, real quick.
Black Ridge.
This was interesting. He kind of dismisses them and continues just like helping with the sales.
Yeah. They aren't like typically, or they aren't like intrusive in any way. They're just sort of, it's also especially rare to see like bees this active somewhere that is so bitter cold, almost at the very middle of winter.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you notice that over the days, Isaiah's had like 1 bee next to him, then it was like 2, and now he's got like about 5.
Isaiah,
Yes.
I don't mean to scare you, but there are quite a few bees around you.
He just kind of looks at the bees and then looks back at Aethys and he's just like, yeah.
Are they friends of yours?
More a blessing from my clan.
Your clan was into the apiary thing then?
It's a bunch of druids, so yes.
Ah, they kept bees. I suppose
Oh,
that makes
see.
sense.
Odd to see bees so far from the coast.
Well, okay.
No.
Well, if it's not a problem, then excellent.
I think it's the exact opposite of a problem.
Even better.
So, next day, if you all would kindly move 4 more spaces and give me another luck roll. Who's gonna-
Blessing. I'll do it. Sorry, I was just writing.
I get you.
Let's go. 78.
All right. Again, no event.
Today is the day Valgum shall spend copying these spells down into his book.
Okay. If you're talking about the
The ones that I was given, yes, or the ones that I got. Oh no, those are already in the book. Never mind.
yeah, the Stitchborn ones are, yeah.
You should copy all your old spells into the Stitchborn and just use that now.
Well, that is what he has.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
been
what
his,
I've been.
spell
That's what
book
I've
the whole
had from the
time.
beginning. I just got them
Gotcha.
unlocked by the king.
That's right.
Yeah,
Stitchbound. That's what it's called.
Stitchbound. Thank you.
Then
You remember my names better than I do.
That's what happens when you write things down.
Man, I should try that as a DM.
might spend some time actually just studying the Stitchbound today. See if I can try to communicate with it.
Well, communicating with it is simple enough. It's always sort of like whispering and muttering in your backpack, but it only ever makes a big like pipe up whenever either you're putting a new spell into it or whenever
But it
something
ne-
important is happening.
But it doesn't ever seem to interact with me. It just seems to get excited when knowledge happens
So,
or when
what
something.
what exactly do you do to try to pique its interest?
Good question.
Oh, oops, I dropped my spell components.
Yeah, I might dig out some spell components.
That was a joke.
Maybe also see. I don't have a spell scroll, do I? I don't think I do.
I don't think you have one that you haven't already given it, but I mean, I'm just asking. Like,
Can't
are
you make those?
I could. I think that's what this.
Oh, wait, that might be in later levels.
I think that is at later levels, but I think that is something I can do here soon. Here
Very cool.
with the subclass.
Well, I'm not trying to ask you for like a convoluted plan. I'm just like, are you going to a room and just opening it up and trying to talk to it, or
Basically, I'm spending my time in my room practicing like minor cantrips and things like that, and just also trying to speak with it.
well, what exactly do you say?
A lot of muttering to myself of like, "What are you?" and just kind of seeing if I even can speak to it.
For the first time since you've picked it up, it seems to respond as though it hears you and understands you. When you say, "What are you?" you hear it say, "We are inquisitive. We like knowledge."
A collective conscience. Collective consciousness. Are you talking about us or yourself?
I speak of us.
As in the contents of the book, or me and you?
When you ask this question, it sort of like the whispers and mutters and noises that it normally makes sort of fall a little quiet. And it says, "We have same goals."
Suppose we do.
We want get stronger, better, smarter.
Knowledge. You want more things to know.
It finally just whispers, "Yes."
I don't know if if I should be worried about you or not.
No worry. We help you, so you help us.
And with that, Valgum is just gonna. He's not gonna say anything else except just kind of. He's just gonna be studying the stitch bound and the contents that are in it.
Yeah, so as you make yourself acquainted with the book, I think that's good enough time to move on to the next day. Oh, I need to be... no, you guys are eating rations that they brought onto the boat, so you guys are still at 14. It's the 29th.
I am definitely, when in my spare time, next to the captain, learning all I can about piloting a boat.
Yeah. So, where you were too busy on the Golden Coral to really be watching Pock at the wheel, he is going out of his way to, like, say, and you see this particular spoke of the wheel we have gilded, because that's the middle, and it helps me keep track of exactly how far I'm turning.
That is quite smart, actually.
It teaches you, like, the compass directions, port, starboard, all that stuff. Could I go ahead and get the 4 squares of movement plus luck?
Yes.
My turn.
I don't know where we're going. Is it?
Yeah, we're
It's-
going in
It's this direction.
this direction.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yo, shut up. $46.
46. It's a shame it wasn't 64. So give me 2 seconds. Okay. So, on this day, you guys see a small sloop heading directly for you. It's not firing cannons or anything, it's just like sailing directly into your direction.
Is that an issue?
Hopefully that's not something for us.
When the captain sees it and begins to turn, he notices that it doesn't like follow,
Ah, okay.
and the captain is going to roll a perception check. Any of you are free to join, and that might be a good thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fuck. Nat 20.
Oh,
Never mind.
so
What do my elf eyes see? Half
uh,
elf eyes.
you with your keen sight look out onto the boat and discover there's only one figure on board, and it's knocked out on the floor.
No, I get it.
Looks to be a human man.
So there's a human passed out on that ship, and that's about it. Nothing is piloting it.
That's concerning.
Perhaps we should go take a look.
The captain goes, well, you may need help. Might as well.
As a knight of the Davi kingdom, I cannot simply look idly as people are suffering.
Right. Give me 2 seconds, and the captain shouts, Tormund, 3 lines to the railing. And after a second, Tormund runs out, ties down 3 lines, and then hands each of you one. Says,
I take it.
it's got a small hook at the end. He says, if you could lob it and get it onto their railing, we could get it to stop, or at least follow us. That'll give us opportunity to get over.
Perfect. Got a pretty good arm, I think.
So what kind of check would you want?
It'll be probably athletics.
Oh, excellent.
Can I make a ranged attack roll?
I'll allow it.
Nice. As if I were throwing a weapon like a ninja star. Nat 1. Duality of man, baby.
So, you guys see as Aethys reels back, muttering under his breath, just like a ninja star, and throws as hard as he can, slips, falls onto his face, but Aethys, you hear it click around, or you hear the hook sort of clank around something.
I look up and see what it clanked around.
You don't see it. The rope appears to be going into the water.
I start pulling it.
It's certainly stuck on something.
I think I found buried treasure.
It's awfully lucky.
It'll be an
Isaiah, would you
athletics
mind
check to
pulling
try to
this
pull it
up?
free.
It's a 6. I got a 16 for my initial athletics.
Okay. So, you just sort of heft it over. It's very lightweight, so it's not hard to, like, really throw. And you see as it lands on the deck and slides up onto the railing, hooking it in place.
Can I start kind of pulling the rope back in to kind of guide the sloop towards our ship?
You start
No, I
to,
know
but,
myself alone is going to be fucking difficult, but I'd still want to do it.
you can certainly try. Valgum hasn't tried yet, though.
Valgum's also got a negative to strength.
Do you have
Well,
mage
maybe.
hand?
Not yet. It
Is
was
there
not
anything
one
that you
I
have that
picked.
might help you?
I can make Isaiah bigger.
I don't necessarily think that that's gonna...
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Left.
Mostly what I could do.
Fuck, I should have picked right.
How far away is the ship?
At this point, it's... You guys have gotten to where they're sort of crossing paths. It's about...
Yeah, is it within 30 feet?
It's about 60 feet.
Shit. Okay. And I didn't get... Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't pick it up.
Andrew, what
Avoid
was
the
that
females
roll
later.
for?
That was my acrobat or athletics to pull it up.
Hmm.
That was a 7.
Okay. So you pull as hard as you can, but for some reason it's just not budging. Could you also make a perception check for me?
Absolutely.
I suppose I could actually make someone enlarge someone because it would give them
Damn it.
it would give them advantage on strength.
That's a 13.
That is high enough. Every time that you tug on the rope, you hear the sort of sound of the hook scraping against whatever it's caught to behind you.
I turn around.
It is caught on the other railing.
How in the fuck did I do that? I go over and detach it.
So yeah, you walk over, unhook it, throw it into the water, and all of a sudden there's no resistance anymore.
That is unbelievably stupid.
That is unbelievably a natural one.
Well, let's try this again. I'm gonna huck it over at the boat again.
Okay. And Isaiah, with your current pull, with only one rope, it's not very likely for this to work.
Okay, that's much better.
But now
How
there are
is it
two.
how
And
is
now
a-
pulling the ship closer is going to be a group check to anyone who has a successful line.
Okay. I am going to
I'll make another athletics for the group check.
Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
How about I twin spell, make you both big, and give you that advantage on strength to pull
You
it
really
back.
shouldn't waste your spell slots.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're fine.
What is that total?
I got an 18.
Both of you did.
I
but what are
got
your strengths?
24.
So 18 plus 24.
Okay. So that is high enough indeed. You guys, with only 2 ropes, are able to pull the boat close enough to where it stops just sort of sailing aimlessly and starts sort of following you.
Perfect.
There's about a 10-foot gap between your ships that has to be
I would
leaped.
I would
But-
like to flip it.
Flip it.
Yeah, I'd like to flip it. Or better yet, I would like to climb our mast, grab a stray rope, and swing over.
Swashbuckling.
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I've always wanted to do this.
Always
That
wanted
one.
to do it, but you had a swashbuckler
Yeah.
as a captain and didn't do it.
Yeah, he was too cool for that. That's a +6. 20. Dirty 20.
Easy enough.
Filthy
Climb
20.
up the mast as you did so many times on the Golden Coral. Grabbed hold of a spare rope and swung yourself over. And as soon as you were about center mass of the ship, you do a nice little front flip and land on your feet.
I drop into a 3-point stance from as high up in the air as I can.
And you do. And if there was an audience and judges, they'd be applauding and holding up 10 signs.
Excellent.
Except one who would be,
Instead, you have
Like,
Isaiah
like
say,
one that's
"Quit
8.5.
So
except the one who has impossible standards. Yes.
Right. 10, 10, 10, 8.5. Come on!
So you get aboard, and as I described earlier, this ship is in a confusing state. It looks like it hasn't been mopped or anything in a very long time.
So it's covered in bird shit. Got it.
A lot of that, yeah. If you were to
Okay.
go like deep into the bowels of the ship, most of the rooms are covered. Give me a minute. Rooms are covered in dust. Basically, the only sign of life here is the unconscious man. I'll be right back.
Well, who knows how to wake someone up from unconsciousness? I think. Actually, hold on. No, I don't know how to do that. Didn't learn that at monk school. Just how to achieve inner peace and wield a sword.
I don't want to, like, harm the person.
Oh, no. But perhaps a light slap.
Perhaps. What I was going to say as well is perhaps I should summon the familiar at some point again soon.
Not a bad idea. That's a quite useful pet, right?
Yes, I like my owl.
Do so, my friend. You have all day while we're on the ship. Waiting on David. That's what I'm gonna fucking title my autobiography.
It's no, I know exactly what I'm going to title my autobiography.
What's that?
Next fight! Well, I don't think this icon on Discord is doing me any justice.
I
Okay.
just turned to Leothus.
So, now that we are all here, and I have food, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, you guys were trying to figure out how to wake up this man.
Yeah,
What did you come up with?
slapping him.
Tried and true. So, you just sort of get up close, smack him in the face, and he recoils, his eyes shoot open, he covers his face and goes, "What the
Stop sleeping on your ship.
I'm like, what? What?
Look around you.
He does so. And he says, "What the fuck? Where the hell am I?"
You are just off the coast of Belgium.
Oh, okay.
Where did you come from?
I'm not sure.
What's your name?
Fuck, did I have one of those?
Oh, great. Full-on amnesia. Well, we should probably get you back to the ship. Do you remember anything?
Two things. I remember a stinging hot pain on my right cheek a couple seconds ago.
Oh, that one was me.
And I do remember seeing a blinding flash, and I was surrounded by other people. We weren't on a boat. I don't know where we were.
A blinding flash. Sounds like Obsidian Court bullshit.
I couldn't tell you.
I want to turn and look at that thing that's walking through the water.
It's looking at you, and it is beginning to sort of move its legs.
Hey, Black King, can you hear me?
After a couple of seconds, you hear, "Obsidian King."
Whatever. Obsidian, alabaster, black, white. We get your shtick. Did you wipe this man's mind?
I don't know who the hell that is.
So that's a no.
What?
Okay.
Why are you using me as a communication line? Fuck off.
Use everything to your advantage, no?
Clever, but still fuck off.
Yeah, fair enough. Have a good day. And
Are-
put a point under Aethys versus Obsidian King.
After a second, the man goes, Are you okay?
Just talking to an immortal god who lives in the sky dimension, I think. Don't worry about it. We're going to get you on this ship. I say, do you think you could throw him onto the ship?
Depends on how much he weighs, but
He doesn't look too... He looks quite emaciated, as if he'd been starving.
that's not great.
Are you
He's-
hungry?
A little, I guess.
Well, he doesn't look too heavy. Do you think you could jump 10 feet?
I can certainly try.
Well, yeah, I hope you make it, because I don't know how to swim.
I don't know if I do either.
Well, I suppose you'll remember if you land in there.
Oh, that's right. I don't.
So, he walks forward. He exhales, sort of crouches to get ready for a jump, and what's it called? No
Hesitation.
exaggeration. Thank you.
Hesitation.
He jumps from the edge of one ship and ends up right next to the mast on the other. It's like a solid 60-foot jump.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Well,
That is impressive.
Is it?
Yes. Go find the captain and explain the situation.
Right. What does the captain look like?
Dwarf. Wait.
stocky.
Yeah, he's the dwarf. The elf is the not captain. Look for a dwarf. Probably at the wheel.
Okay.
Right. Shall we investigate?
Suppose we shall.
See if we can find out what happened here. Are there any theories for you guys? Flash of light? It wasn't the Obsidian King.
That's nothing off the top of my head.
Well, unless he's counterplaying me and he lied. But
Let's take a look around the ship, see what we can find. Perhaps
give
there's
it-
a journal or something.
yeah, you're probably
log.
right.
Every ship's got a log, yeah?
I think they're supposed to, but I think ships that end up like this tend to have things on them that they aren't supposed to.
Well, in that case, he might be a smuggler.
We should look at his hands when we get back. A sailor would have rough, coarse hands from lots of rope work
True.
and splinters. If he's got soft hands, he's probably not a sailor. But that jump makes me think he was. Anywho, shall we
Guess we'll have
go
to
below
one time
decks?
at a time.
Yeah, let's...
Go ahead
Do
and give
that.
me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. I believe that is Caston all the way.
Yeah, give me a sec.
I have a +2 to investigation.
What?
Plus 6.
Yes, I have a +2 to investigation.
Well, how's a 17?
A 17 is fucking sick. Okay, so
Fucking sack.
when you go under the decks and begin to look around, the place looks like it was lived in about a month ago. It seems like the ship has been just sort of aimlessly adrift for that long. Looking through each of the crew cabins reveals that some of them were in the middle of activities, some of them... there's certainly evidence that other people were here. Beds that looked like they had indentations of people sleeping in them. Open books that had half-written sentences. The like. Half-eaten food that's been molding away for a month.
Oh god.
That's, This is very peculiar.
From what you gather, this ship was...
Very peculiar.
From what you gathered, this was an Armakiri scout ship.
Something tells me he wasn't alone, but what took his crew away?
Something that also hurt them with a blinding flash of light.
With that 17, Malcolm, you are also able to find the captain's quarters and get a manifest of the ship's crew. Or not a manifest, but like sort of just a list of employees.
Like a log, basically.
Yeah.
Let's have more than just the names of the crewmen, ranks, and things like that.
Pretty much all it has is just names of crew.
There's no, like, captain's log anywhere, is there? Or even a ledger?
There doesn't seem to be.
What's the name of the ship?
The actual name on the side has been worn away over time, but through books, you can tell that this small scout ship was named the Dominator.
It's not dominating much.
And this looks like the current style of Armakiri ship?
Yeah.
Not like a 200-year-old ship?
No. Through like books that the quartermaster and other crewmates had in their like cabins, you can see that it's dated this year, or rather, towards the end of last year. Sorry, I have food in my mouth and I'm trying to talk and not die. These are dated around the 15th or so of Nidal of last year, which is 1503, if I remember correctly.
That's the last record?
Yeah, that's one of the pages that's got like a sentence stopped halfway.
Oh, wow. What's a sentence read?
Sentence basically saying we're observing this large creature that appeared in the ocean a few years ago. We're trying to see its exact whereabouts and what it plans on doing next.
Okay, here's a theory. You know how we got transported to an alternate dimension, skipped 3 years? Well, not 3 years. It was 1 year, wasn't it?
No, it was 3 years.
It's 3 years.
We skipped 3 years in the Feywild, or wherever we were, and now we're in this year. This ship looks like it's been abandoned for a month, yet the last log that was interrupted is from a year ago. So perhaps this ship also went through some sort of time dilation.
Well, no, I may not have been clear. Like I said, it's about a month ago, but since you guys are at the very beginning of the year, it's also dated last year.
Oh, okay. Scratch everything I just said.
Well, perhaps the rest of the crew got transported.
Does that big eye thing have the ability to wipe memories?
We don't know. We don't know enough about this.
You have no evidence of it doing so, but you have no evidence otherwise either.
Right. Well, I'll just chalk this up. Does it look like it was coming from the direction the thing is currently in?
No, this ship looks like it's just been aimlessly adrift.
Okay. So there's no way to tell where it originally came from.
What does the log say it was last at?
The log doesn't have explicit place names, but
Gotcha.
when you go to the quartermaster's cabin where the map table is, it looks like it was actually about 3 days out from G's archipelago.
Oh.
That's the last marked location, anyway.
Okay, so they just got evaporated. That's all. Out of character. In
Wait, what do you
character,
mean out of character?
just he said they were 3 days out from. I'm saying this out of character.
No, I agree.
That
You
three-
think the captain evaporated the crew?
I mean, who knows? Maybe.
He could use that once a season, and he already broke a chain with it. Was that last season?
No, I think you're right. I don't know that.
The reports of the chain
It
falling.
just doesn't fit with the pirates to just vaporize a whole crew. Unless they tried to kill them, in which case it very much fits.
That's kind of what I was here thinking.
Well, this isn't exactly a.
Yeah, it's a scout ship, though. It's not like a
Yeah.
military warship.
This thing is certainly not suited for
No,
extended naval
Trying to
combat.
take on the Golden Coral is a suicide mission.
yeah, I get that. No, I don't have any working theories.
I think the only thing we have really to go off of is this dude, and hopefully he gets his memory back. Is he an elf or human?
He's a human.
And he's on an Armakiri ship. Interesting.
So, any other investigative things that you need to do on this ship?
No, but I would like to ask the people we're with to keep towing the ship behind us to the next port we go to.
Okay. It's not a huge deal. It's just a sloop, so it doesn't even weigh you guys down that much.
Okay. Once we're done investigating, I'm gonna go back over and start talking to the captain about it.
Right. So, the captain is at the helm, and as he sees you walk up, he goes, "Oh, is it time for your lesson again?"
No, I actually have a question.
Oh, shoot.
Ship that size looks quite small.
It does.
Do you think how much of a crew do you suppose it would need?
Sloop like that? Well, I don't think that it would take a huge amount. Definitely less than 10.
Okay.
Why? What did the other crew say they needed? How many were there?
None. It's empty. It's been abandoned for about a month.
Just the one that we brought over.
That was the only survivor.
Really?
Yes.
That's odd.
He's in oddly good condition for being out for a month, don't you think?
Well,
Just
I'm
fit.
thinking, the Amakiri Kingdom is without leadership right now. So,
Unless they've gained leadership. within the
even
past
so,
years.
this ship is empty and is probably presumed dead at this point. What if we were to hire a crew out of Eastbourne, get this thing back to Davi, retrofit it, and get some Davi people that we can trust to crew it for us? That way, should we ever have need of a boat, we'll have one flying Davi colors. We just need the crew to get us from Eastbourne back to Davi.
It
And then
wouldn't
we
be
could.
I don't think it would be a bad plan.
It would be nice to have a dedicated ship, and I know the Kingdom of Davi is suffering right now with its assets. And as kind as Glorioso is, I'm sure he's not giving us this ship.
Oh yeah, no, this is a privacy, or this is a private luxury liner.
Right, so what do you think of this
Oh,
plan, Captain? Do you think that would be possible?
Well, I mean, if the Armakiri are sort of withdrawing from their expeditions at sea anyway, so I don't see why they think it's a big deal. They've had some bad run-ins on the ocean.
Yeah, I've heard. I met the people who off the Queen. We all did.
Oh.
It was Yeah, they were
Yeah.
pretty. They were pretty intense.
And you're still alive.
They weren't bad people.
I
Maybe the queen was
see.
a bad person. I don't know.
I
know.
don't know. I
I don't
still
know much
don't know
about
whether or
it.
not
I
to
just didn't
trust
get.
them.
I didn't get bad vibes from them. Just crazy.
Not what mon- I'm not one much for modern politics.
Right. So, anything else that you guys want to do on this day?
Nope. I'm done taking up time.
Okay. So, that means it will now be the 30th. Tomorrow is going to be the holiday of midwinter. Or, nope, no, it's not. I'm an idiot.
About to say we just went through fucking
No, tomorrow's just going to be the first day of chess as normal.
yeah. Midwinter was before Altaric.
So
Yeah.
is it my turn to move it again?
Yeah.
I'm going southeast, yeah.
Yeah,
How many can we go a day? 4?
about 4,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's more southwest.
Yeah, southwest. That's what I meant, not east.
Oh,
We don't
not
need to
what
go
you
back
said.
to Belgium.
Whoops.
I said southeast, I think, but
Because Eastbourne.
yeah, I was thinking Eastbourne, but we're going west. Well, I moved us, so let me do that luck roll.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Holy Christ.
So 13, you said.
Yeah.
Well, then.
I'm gonna go grab some water before we get into this.
It's going to be a Kraken, and this time we don't have the black bullet. No, David learned his lesson from last time. It's going to be 2 Krakens, and we don't even have a single black bullet.
I don't know. All of a sudden, 3 Krakens.
Oh.
All right, so
I just want, while we're on the seas, to see Lil Grape being flown across.
you guys had the opportunity to meet him.
Yeah, I just want to see that orb flying by with him on it.
So, is Andrew back?
Not yet.
Okay. We will be waiting for me to fully explain what's happening, but in the meantime, are you guys doing anything?
Kind of just minding my business and passing the time by helping out the crew.
Yeah, helping run ropes and the like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Nah, I'm going to wait. I think on that. I'm gonna go through my spells and prepare for the day. I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So,
What has happened?
so
Has the Wellerman come?
no. You have not gotten any sugar, tea, or rum. As you guys are sailing along today, you notice that your ship is getting slower. You're not sure why, but over time, you're slowing. Almost to a halt.
Captain?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. If any of you would like to make a perception check.
Um,
22.
22, you say? Okay. So,
let's say 10.
Valgum, are you doing this, or are you also going, or?
Yeah. Plus. That's an 18.
Okay. So, anyone who rolled a 10 or higher, you see that you see what appears to be sort of seaweed that has grabbed onto the front of your boat and is slowly like sort of rising up it. And anyone who rolled a 20 or higher, you see a group of creatures beneath the water that appear to be looking up at your boat. They're humanoid in nature.
I want to peek over and wave at them.
You peek over and wave.
Mm-hmm.
They all sort of look at one another and drop deeper into the water in the hopes that you can no longer see them. And it's pretty
How
murky.
far? When I wave at them, how far away are they?
They seem to be from you. They're about like give or take 40 feet.
Perfect. They're
From-
within 60 feet. I want to contact them telepathically. I don't have to
Okay.
share language to do this. All I want to say is, we mean you no harm. In fact, we invite you to share in our spoils.
These creatures don't immediately respond, but after a second, you just get one response. Come closer.
The strange creatures in the seaweed want us to come closer.
That, you think that a good idea?
I mean, probably not.
Ideas are rarely ever good. And Isaiah jumps into the water.
Oh, you jump in the water.
No.
Okay, let me quickly set up. So, Isaiah, as you jump into the water, you are met with a.
Oh, great, Saquagan. Fuck.
You are met with these disgusting fish monsters. They don't quite look like merfolk. Merfolk tend to have more. How do I word this? They tend to have more palatable faces. These things are just disgusting fish monsters.
Ah!
And as soon as you make that noise, their priestess is going to go ahead and swipe at you. She makes 2 attacks. Does the 21 hit?
One does hit.
21 does hit. Okay. You are going to take this much damage. That is 4 plus 1. So 5 damage.
Ouch.
So, as Isaiah lets blood out into the water, it is time for initiative rolls.
Six HP.
It's an 18 for Aethys.
Oh,
Fuck
wow.
me.
That's a
Okay.
13 for Velgum.
And higher for Isaiah. So, Isaiah, you're going to start us off?
I'm doomed to forever be the fastest character, but the second in initiative.
It makes up for the last year of you being like one of the slowest characters, but always first in the initiative.
Captain was fast as fuck.
Captain had a hell of initiative.
He also had a 50-foot move speed and a plus 10 to initiative.
By the end of that campaign, everybody had distance covered.
Mm-hmm.
If not physically, then through guns.
Right.
Looks at Havoc fucking pineappling people as he went.
Literally. And literally starting a riot that led to the bank heist.
So, Isaiah, what do you do?
First of all, I'm going to rage.
Yep. Ah! That's your bonus action?
Damn, I don't have anything to drink right now, and I don't want to step away at the moment to get into the role, but...
Well, just tell me, what bear claws, bear head, bear tail, what's the play?
Bear tail.
I mean, the third option is tail.
Yeah. But I haven't actually gone with anything thematically for the tail, so I haven't used it. I'm going to do the bear head.
Yeah, bite that bitch's face off.
All right. Your sort of like ginger hair sort of just morphs into this giant bear head.
Is he a ginger bear?
It's
I
like,
don't know, Isaiah,
it's
are you?
more copper.
But you're still like more red than brown?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's flecks of red in the brown fur.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like how with my hair, it's mostly gray, but with like a couple of streaks of black.
Alright, at least you got hair.
Self-depreciation.
I'm going to make 2 reckless attacks.
Slowly turning into an egg.
The one with my bite.
Fucking egg. Okay. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Sure.
Since they are reckless, these will get advantage on hitting you.
It's 18.
18 against the priestess hits.
Excellent. And I'm going to deal 1d8. As 3 damage.
3 damage, okay. That was both attacks, yeah? Or...
No, that was just my bite. My second attack is going to be the war pick.
Okay. So you just bite in, get her blood in the water, pull your war pick from your back and swing.
Fuck. God damn it.
Well, you got 7 and...
God.
6.
I hate life.
Let's forget that this campaign is cursed.
Campaign's not cursed.
That's surprisingly enough a 13.
That's enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
These things have natural armor, and by natural armor, they're wearing like coral.
Oh, great.
These things don't have a particularly high AC.
Do I have any ranged options?
Monks tend to start with darts, but I think you forewent that for something else.
A whip.
Yeah, that's 6 damage.
which has a range of 10 feet, but that's not enough.
10 damage, you said?
6.
6 damage. Okay. So you just swing into her. You sort of push her down a couple of feet when you drive the pointy end of your war pick into like her rib cage area. Next, Aethys.
All right, I'm going to look over the edge, and I see the.
Yeah, they've gotten high enough from the water to attack, so you are able to see.
Okay, I'm going to look at. Does the priestess look like she's in charge?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the priestess then, and I'm going to enter her mind and send her a subliminal message to flee with the command spell. But as I do it, I'm going to use my feature, Blessing of the Empress, and essentially I suppress the senses of the creature so it doesn't know that it's my spellcasting is silent to it.
Yep.
And it has disadvantage on its next wisdom, intelligence, or charisma check within 1 minute. DC is only 13, though.
Ooh, we got a 6.
Oh, excellent. And its one command is to flee.
All right. So the priestess, her eyes go wide in front of you, Isaiah, and she begins to swim away, giving you an opportunity attack.
Excellent. I'm going to use my war pick
Okay.
with that. Reckless! That is a 25.
That hits.
That is 8 damage.
I see. So you have bloodied the fucking sanguine princess.
Sahuagin.
Sahuagin. I know monsters that I use. Shut up. The four Sahuagin look confused, but they're not ready to run away just yet. God damn it. There you go.
It'll spend its next turn, by the way, not its current turn.
Well.
Trying to get as far away from me as possible using the fastest means possible.
Well, tragic. It used its 40 swim speed on its reaction. Don't ask how that works, because I won't explain it.
Perfect.
So the other Sahuagin look confused, but not deterred.
Okay. I will then, since
your DM's an idiot.
Uh-huh.
Unless you were planning an attack on her. I'm fine with rewinding if that was your plan and I just fucked it up.
No. I was not planning attack. Do they look like they have ranged weapons?
They look like they have spears and they have spears on their backs.
So they can throw their spears?
You would assume.
Alright, I'm going to try to make myself a target then. I'm going to stand on top of the railing.
Okay.
And, I cannot have another action, but I have a bonus action. Can I do anything with that? Yes, as a bonus action, I can try to telekinetically shove one creature I can see. So, I'm going to look at that creature.
I'm guessing the one closest to you?
Yeah. And I'm going to... Is it, like, at the surface of the water?
It's about 5 feet under.
I can shove it 5 times proficiency bonus. 1...
5 times proficiency is 15 feet, I believe.
Is my proficiency plus 3 at 6?
I thought it was. Let me look.
Yes, it is. You're right. So, that's 10 feet. Great. I want to push it 10 feet straight up. Flop it out of the water.
It flies and is currently 5 feet above the water.
Great. Just want the other ones to think I can pluck them out of the water at will. It does get to make a save though.
Oh, it does
A,
get to make
a
a save?
strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what it gets. Has an 18.
That is above the AC.
So
It is not floating.
So it gets yanked up a couple of inches, but then like asserts itself back down.
Yeah.
That would have been so funny though.
I agree.
Okay. Valgum?
Okay.
Valgum?
Valgum.
Valgum Astley?
Let me move a little closer to where I can actually see them peeking through the railing because I am small.
Yep.
And
This is a ship primarily dwarven, so that's actually a common strategy.
yes, one of these over here. We gonna go with this one here, and we're going to use magical taser, but not just any magical taser.
Oh. Are you doing...
Cox. Apocalypse Witch Bolt.
Hang on, I just realized. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, and the water too.
Okay, so...
Sorry, Isaiah.
So you have to roll to hit, if I remember that spell correctly?
Yes.
And if you...
Well, it's either that or the frost ball. Either way. Sorry, I say.
Well,
he's just
Isaiah,
going,
Yeah, go right ahead.
Isaiah won't be targeted by the witch bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. So
no,
that's
it's just
fine
like
enough.
lightning and water. He's gonna get a little tinkle.
So
That plus 6. So
Did you know getting shocked can make you erect?
yes,
Wait, how did you know?
don't worry about it.
You nasty.
24 to hit.
It's the reason they call it a lightning rod. What?
Shut the fuck up!
24.
Yep, that hits.
Blech.
1d12 or yes, 1d12 lightning, and I am concentrating on this now.
Yep.
Spelling's Fury. Oh, that's what the drawback of the spell was. Can't use your action to do other things. Okay. That's 11 shock damage, or 11 lightning damage.
Okay. So you did 11 damage. That is
I'm
enough
act-
to bloody that one.
I think I'm actually going to move up a little bit too. Okay.
You have bloodied the Sahagwan. Hagen.
Neat.
Sahuagin.
And because of Apocalypse, the
Apocalypse
Stunning
effect
Beauty.
is
If it moves, it'll take a D8 necrotic on its turn if it moves.
Yep. I think I worded it dumb, but yeah, that's what it is. So
That's me.
Now the Sahawagan. Sahawagan.
Think Suswagon. Sahuagin.
It is now the
hate
fishman
it.
turn. 5, 10, 5.
No, god damn it.
5.
Ah,
Roll that D8.
neat. It takes another 4 necrotic damage.
Okay. It is now breathing heavy. The two that are directly around Isaiah are going to be attacking with advantage using their spears. And they have advantage 3 times over. Holy shit. So,
Good thing that doesn't stack.
yeah, that'd be hilarious. Okay, so this is the first one. That's a 19. Another one. That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
I believe that hits. So,
Matt, you're not coming through.
Matt,
They both had.
okay. So that's 3d8 plus 2. Or no, wait. Oh, yeah. So that's 23 damage.
Ouch.
It hurts.
Christ.
And the other two Sahuagin are going to see Aethys and are going to throw some spears.
Yeah!
One is a 10, one is a 19.
19 defo hits.
Okay, you take this plus 1 damage.
I'm going to roll that deflect missiles.
6. Oh, shit, that's right.
1d10 plus 8 worth of damage.
You have to get a 1 for this to actually hurt you.
So 16.
So, the first one goes wide. The other one is coming straight for your heart, and you nimbly grab it and spin it around in a little...
I'll make a key
Flourish.
point and I'll throw it back.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Hell yeah.
20.
Hits. Damage.
Seven. No, 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah. I don't
So-
have an 18 in Dex. Not yet.
So yeah, it goes directly back into like his thigh area, just spraying blood in the water.
Just gonna say some
Fool!
From there, that is their turn.
I'm sorry, Tristan, did you just say Gunga Ginga?
What?
no.
Okay.
But
Just making sure.
Andrew, that wasn't very PogChamp of you.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure he wasn't going to Gunga Ginga us, dude.
I don't even think I can physically reach the pitch that guy did.
I think Matt's got the best chance.
Please don't, not on stream.
What?
No, Matt, he's going to Gunga Ginga!
Although Isaiah,
You're
Yeah,
trying
Isaiah about to Google Gingo on these fucking fish dudes.
to catch some Gunga in the Ginga.
so the one at the lowest HP is the one directly. Jesus Christ. The one with the lowest health is directly to Isaiah's left. 2 of them are untouched, and yes.
For that one, right?
Yes, and this
Yeah,
one
but
right
that-
here has a spear in his thigh.
Yeah, this one is going to die on my next turn, I believe.
I mean, you
I
are
could-
able to do a
I-
d12 of damage to him the second that it's your turn.
Right, so
True. I can start bullying this one then.
Okay. Which one?
The one to my right.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks. Are they going to be reckless?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. This my shit.
All the girls stomp your feet like this.
Few times been around that trap, but your man still fetch gonna stay like that because you ain't your hollaback boy.
I hate
This
this.
cool guy singing Cobra Starship over here.
That's a,
Hit. That's what that is.
yeah.
murder.
It's plus 6.
Murder.
As a 17.
That also hits.
I love murder.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again. Murder.
That is 12 damage.
12 damage. Woof.
He just takes his war pick and he's actually a little below the Zavagan, whatever it's called. I don't care.
Suswagon.
Suswagon. and just goes immediately for the rib cage and tries to like yank it down.
Sure enough, you plunge it right where how exactly would I word this?
Fish ribs.
Goodbye.
Gills.
Yeah, you sort of just plunge the war pick right into its gills and pull it down with all of your might, hearing a loud crack in its rib cage as you do so. You've taken it from healthy to bloodied in less than 6 seconds.
You half killed it. Congratulations.
Is that your turn?
That's pretty much all I can do. I'm gonna
Alright.
have to come up for. I'm gonna have to come up for air within the next 2 turns.
Ayo, Thas?
Aoth ass.
Hey, yo, Thas.
I'm gonna.
I'm
I'm gonna look at these fishmen. I'm gonna look at them, and I'm gonna see if I can just look at them and see if I can.
See if you can whip one from like the deck.
I have to be 10 feet away, though.
How tall's the deck?
How far does the deck stick out of the water?
About 10 feet.
Okay.
They are roughly 20 feet down. Like 20 feet from where you're currently standing, not like 20 feet from the surface.
So if you were to move over, like there, you could smack that one.
Okay, David, here's what I want to do.
Okay.
Feel free to stop me at any time if this gets too stupid.
Oh, no.
What I want to do is with all my monkeyness, monkeyness, I'm going to run this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Till I'm right here.
In the little boat.
Right here. Right?
Okay.
Here's the plan. I'm going to telekinetically shove the one right here straight up.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to jump off the railing and try to kick it in the face and flip back onto the railing.
You're trying to do a Fire Emblem critical attack move animation. I see.
I'm trying to telekinetically thrust it out of the water and then have its impact hit my foot so my foot does damage but also bounce me off back to the railing. That's the goal.
Fuck it,
Dude.
rule of cool. I will allow the like 3 dice rolls that have to happen for this to work.
Okay. So first of all, the telekinetic shove that this all hinges on. He's
Yep.
got to make a strength save.
That's a 13.
That fails.
He is plucked out of the water.
10 feet. Perfect. And with that momentum, I would like to flip off and try to land with an axe kick onto his head.
Yep, acrobatics.
Okay. Don't fuck me. God damn it, you fucked me. That's a 10.
It's a 10. That's exactly where I set the DC.
Oh, thank God.
So you flip up, your foot connects. I'm going to need you to roll to hit to see if it actually does damage or if you just bounce off.
Okay. 17.
High enough. Roll damage.
Perfect. 9.
So, what you all see
Oh God.
over the span of 6 seconds, you see Aethys narrow his eyes at the Sahuagin that you've embedded your war pick in. And as you pull away, you see him leap off the railing while gesturing slightly with his left hand that isn't holding his sword. And with that slight gesture, you see that Sahuagin leap up into the sky like a jumping trout. And
I'm actually not holding my sword, by the way.
oh, you're not? Okay. Well, still. It would have been a cooler image. You see him while he's leaping off, shoots this thing up into the air with his telekinesis. What you assume is happening, at least. You still don't quite understand how his brain works, literally.
Look, the man's been brought back from the dead. At this point, I don't really
I don't
question
ask
anything
questions.
about him.
And you see as
He minds his
boot,
business, I mind mine.
you see as his boot meets this creature's face, scrunching it up like a bloatfish, and he jumps up off of this creature's head, shooting it back down with an incredible amount of force back into the water, and giving him enough momentum to leap back onto the railing.
Whew, that's good. I can't swim. That would have been awful if I had landed in the water. All right, and with my that was my bonus action, and I only got to use one of my 2 attacks, but I think that's fair enough for what just happened. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Did I kill the fish guy?
No.
Okay.
He is breathing extremely heavy, though. Speaking of dead fishmen, though, Valgum.
Yeah, I just get to roll that d12, don't I?
Yep.
Zap.
As long as you're concentrating, you can just roll the damage.
You were kidding me.
Oh,
That was on a 9, and that's a 1.
Okay. You zap him. Nothing else
This is
happens.
a light little tase.
He's breathing heavy, but he's still not dead.
Yeah.
Gump.
persistent fucker.
Okay.
Kill him, Gump. Kill him.
This should have been a 9. It was almost a 9.
So it's going to be basically the same move as last time for them. 2 attacks at advantage going to Isaiah, and 2 attacks of throwing spears at Aethys.
By the way, that priestess should be 80 more feet away.
Ah, you're right.
But that it's ended on this turn, so she can start swimming back now.
Depends on how
Excellent.
things go.
All right, I'm taking 2 spears. You said
Yep. Well, first I'm going to
Perfect.
roll for Isaiah. He reckless attacked, they're flanking, and they have Blood Frenzy, so... That's a 21 and a... and a 12.
12 does not hit.
Hey.
Hey.
So you only take 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
And now
They aren't flanking me, bitch.
Aethys is going to take... Okay, well, that 6 is cocked, so I'm going to re-roll it. Nurse it. So that's a nat 1 along with a 21.
21 hits.
Okay. The
I
21.
reduce by 10 damage.
Sick. That's a whole 2 that was coming at you, so you
Key
can't.
point, throwing it back.
The other one ends up.
That's only an 11.
Oh, it's only an 11. That actually does not hit them.
So
that-
straight back, throw it past him.
Yeah.
Splash.
Hey, he is disarmed.
And I didn't take any damage. That's the important part.
Yep. The one that got a nat 1 no longer has any spears, so he will be attacking with just his biters and his dick beaters. So.
Ew.
Biters and his dick beaters. You sound like my 80-year-old grandpa.
Your grandpa had a fucking epic way of talking. Anyways, the other one, with no other spears on his back, pulls the spear out of his leg. I tell ya,
Yeah.
you have two. You have 2 that are near death. 1 that has been damaged but is not bloodied, and 1 that is perfectly fine.
Clean up the 2 that are near death. That's 2 less attacks you got to take. You got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my first attack on this one, and then the second on this. Enemy.
Okay.
I'll let Tristan finish that one.
This guy's day has been awful.
It has
Yeah, it
been.
hasn't been great.
Fucking
It's about
war
to get a
pick
lot
through the
worse.
fucking guts, drag down, crack all of your ribs, fish
Ooh,
out of
stomped.
water, stomped in the face, back down into.
Aw,
What's
that's
that?
a 14.
That hits.
I mean,
Oh,
13 hit the priestess, so I would assume, yeah. Oh, David, I hit one of these creatures with my attack. I want to know its AC. Cobalt Soul.
Ah, Cobalt Soul. Right. Its AC is 12.
Okay.
That is 11 damage.
11 damage. To which one?
To this one.
So, you ready your war pick to swing back down again, then expecting to have to crack another rib or two. You send it through almost the exact same hole you made before, and its rib cage pulls out like nothing. Like there was barely anything holding it together anymore. Its organs and stuff just spray throughout the water.
Ah.
How's that taste?
You're
Oh, I'm
essentially
sorry.
swimming in chum.
Yo, these sharks about to swarm. Remember to breathe, Isaiah.
Yeah, you got one more turn without breath before you have to go up. So you got one more attack.
That's a 25.
That hits.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. He is bloodied.
And then I am going to surface.
Okay,
With my
use
move action.
Use your movement to just poke your head up out of the water. Let out an exhale. Get the blood out of your mouth. Aethys, what do you do?
I got
What do I
like
do?
some.
What do I do? What do
You
I
see
do?
your friend wading through Viscera with 3 enemies still around him.
Oh, what do? I throw my sword
Ah, sick.
at this one.
Are you packed to the blade?
Huh?
Are you packed to the blade or packed to talisman?
I'm not either yet. I'm only level 1 warlock.
Ah, okay.
I'm just going to retrieve it with my telekinesis.
Ah, right. That's why you have that.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make that roll then.
that's cocked. Okay, 14.
That's enough. So you
Yeah,
pull the hilt from your side, flick it to where it's radiating its light, and it's got its full sheath or blade out.
5.
You throw it. It pierces through the Sahagwan, stopping at its sort of where the hilt or where the handguard meets the chest. It is breathing heavy.
Great.
And is it a bonus action for you to yank it out, or?
It is a bonus action. Okay. So, if I shoot this guy 10 feet diagonally, will he be 5 feet away from me?
Give or take.
Perfect. I'm going to try to telekinetically shove this guy up and out of the water 5 feet towards me.
Oh boy. That's a 10.
That fails.
Wow.
And as he gets up to me, I'm going to reach out where my sword is in his chest and grab it as he starts to fall back down.
Okay.
Just so I can have my sword by my next turn.
Make a quick con save. Okay. You do not slice him in half with this maneuver.
That's not my goal, but that would have been cool, though.
Or no, he would have landed there. If he had failed, he would have just been in half.
But I am now holding my sword, yes?
Yes.
Okay, that's my turn.
Balgam, go ahead and roll that die. Well, you got an 11 on the first one.
There's 8.
There you go. He's fried to a crisp. So you still got your movement and your other thing. Your action
Bonus.
you can do as a bonus. I don't remember what it's called.
I want to take a taser to a lake next time I go fishing.
I'm gonna push you in as you tase it.
No! It's like old Pete going hunting with dynamite.
Dude, I would go hunting with dynamite. That sounds fun as fuck.
You are what they call an idiot. Anyways. Valgum, anything else you're doing?
No.
Okay. So that
Door
means,
to shit.
so that means it is their turn. Sahagwan Priestess is now 80 feet away.
Making her way downtown.
Boop.
She's not coming back.
Boop.
Swimming
She's
fast,
trying.
eating ass.
Ah, okay.
She has a movement speed of 40 feet, and 3 turns of her running away means that she's kind of far.
Yeah, fair.
So one of them's going to attack you with a spear. That's a 20. Dirty 20. The other one's going to bite you. That's a 21.
I'm assuming those are both at me.
Yep.
Yeah, those both hit.
You've been halving this damage, right, Matt?
I have not.
That
You're
silence,
raging.
that silence, I knew immediately.
That's unfortunate.
Just take half of whatever you've taken so far and add it back.
Yeah. You haven't taken any damage before you were raged, so that works. Okay, so
So I'd add 16 health back.
this plus 2,
Well, that's good, huh?
11, cut in half. You take 5 more damage. Okay, Isaiah. One of these guys is breathing heavy. The other has been undamaged. What say ye, Isaiah?
I say I'm gonna rip these fish a new fucking cloaca. Yep.
I
2
say,
war pick attacks.
All right, 1 at each.
Yep.
Up.
Good.
Hit.
$15 plus 6. Yep.
Hit.
Nice. All right. So this one. It is 10 damage.
Yeah, rip it in half.
And to the remaining one, 5 damage.
All right. So he's hurting, but not nearly as much as the rest of his people. Hey, yo, Bass. Your turn.
My turn.
No, Aethys.
Aethys.
Oh, Aethys.
Hey yo, Das!
I thought I heard.
I'm gonna give my sword a nice throw.
Gonna
I think
give
I'm
your
gonna
sword
throw
a
the
throw?
sword. I'm gonna throw the sword right at the ugly fish man. I'm gonna throw it.
All right, go ahead and throw it.
Right at Ray Liotta. What?
How's that 19?
Hits.
Joe Pesci.
How's 7 damage?
7 damage. God damn.
How much?
7.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Okay, and I would like to use. Okay. Tell me if I can do this. I technically have 2 attacks. Could I use my telekinesis to pull it out to count for a second attack?
Have it sort of like try to slice more as it comes out. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. I'll pull it up and out.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit to make sure it doesn't get caught on anything.
Okay.
Like Isaiah.
24.
Nope, it's clean. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Wow.
So,
13.
at the start of your turn, you take your sword, you throw it, you throw it, and
I throw the sword.
and it lands directly in this thing's chest. It doesn't look too worried. Then it feels it sort of vibrate along its chest, and Isaiah, you see in gruesome detail as it turns 90 degrees up towards the sky and just slices them clean.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a peeled open banana.
Oh,
And the
Jesus
sword
Christ.
gravitates back to Aethys's hand.
As soon as I catch it, I do the whole samurai, clean the blade on the sleeve, and then the blade disappears, and I stick it back on the belt.
And upon seeing this, the Sahagwan priestess, she's gonna turn around.
Just gonna fuck off.
And with that, the encounter ends.
Perfect.
All right. Toss a rope down for me, please.
Instead, I telekinetically shove him 10 feet up.
Make a strength save if you're unwilling.
You can willingly take it. It doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Just boost
Okay.
you up into the ship.
So you feel yourself be forced up and over onto the ship.
You fight excellently in water. Have you done that before?
Surprisingly not.
Well, I'm glad you can swim.
Yeah, I am too. For a second there, I thought it was going to go a lot worse, and it did.
Yeah, I believed in us. That was a pretty ballsy move, too, jumping straight off like that. You knew that they were going to try to kill us. You were just getting closer, right? That was the goal? Perfect.
Sure. All right. That is all that happens on this day. We will be doing the first of chess after our break
Okie dokie.
because we are actually about 30 minutes past our break time.
Okie donkey.
If you are watching the stream, thank you very much. We will be back in, let's say, 8:20, so 10 minutes.
Sure.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. We will be right back. Welcome back to Crit Heads.
Hey.
While we are...
David, you know what? You're a real crit head.
Thank you. While we are...
It's actually pronounced Crethed.
That's pretty good. While we are waiting for it, I shall quickly update the table. And move you accordingly to where you need to be. You were 4 days south of this, so you were right here. So now you can see a little bit more of where you're intending to go.
Excellent.
We're currently heading towards Eastbourne. The capital of one of Siness's 4 kingdoms. Easily the most that one continent has.
Yo, fuck Siness, though. Davi for life.
So, it is now the first of chess, And if I recall correctly, it's the end of winter? Let me check before I say that. No, it does not start... spring does not start until the 19th of chess, so it's still cold. But just not as much. It isn't like real life where winter is very mild until the last 2 weeks where it becomes hell, and then spring is still hell for a while. Here the seasons make sense.
Unrealistic.
So, I need movement and luck for the day.
My turn.
My turn.
3, 4.
It's unrealistic, and I want my money back.
We play D&D
On.
to get away from real life. Your money will stay directly in my pocket.
That's a
where it
D20. Ignore.
belongs. 12. You all die.
Damn.
Oh god.
26.
Number 26.
Soon may the Wellerman come.
I hate you. Why are you like this?
La gente este muy loca.
Why are you double like this?
La gente este muy loca.
Why do you say more loca?
Jesus Christ. So, on this day, you see a ship in the distance. This one is not a sloop. It's closer to a galleon. It's a lot bigger. It's not necessarily heading your direction, but it's passing. And if anyone would like to make a perception roll, they can. The captain's going to.
Sure. 15.
Okay.
That's a 9. So
9.
So, you guys, well, more specifically, Aethys, you see again, there's no one up top. There's no one on the top deck. Instead, what you see on the top deck is a lion. That's just sort of like lounging in the sun, every once in a while licking at its paw.
Right. All right, Captain. This time there's just a lion on the deck.
You've got to be joking me.
I'm actually not. I really wish I was. I'd really like to get to Eastbourne, but I have to check it out.
All right, you know the deal.
Yeah, I grab the hook and I give one to both of my party members.
All right, give me them athletics rolls or ranged attack rolls.
neither one of those is going to be good for me, but I'll try.
Success. The DC is 15.
23.
Well, a 13 doesn't make it, does it?
Oh, it's just short. You guys see Valgum give it his all. He closes one eye and then moves the monocle over to the other one so he can see.
Wait, no, Falcom, that was a ranged attack roll. Duh, you add your dexterity to that, not your strength.
Does that improve it?
If I'm adding my dexterity, then yes, it puts it at a 16.
All right, so you guys see Valgum exhale, close one eye, move the monocle over to the other one so he can see, and then throw with all of his might. You see his entire body sort of like recoil, or not necessarily recoil, but his entire body following through after the fact. Like he just gave it every single ounce of strength he had. And you see the hook fly over and connect.
Beautiful
Locking into
form,
place.
Doctor.
That was really heavy.
You are small.
Good throw.
Isaiah, how about you? What's your throw looking like?
So athletics check.
Yep.
Well, I don't mean to brag. That's a fucking 14, buddy.
Just
Check that
high.
shit out.
You hit the hull
I
of the
don't
ship
mean
and
to
it,
brag, but miss. Check that out.
you hit the hull, scratch it, and it drops into the water. Would you like to
Yeah,
try
fuck
again?
that boat.
Fuck.
But also, we need the hook up there.
He quickly pulls in.
I do the retrieval of shame.
Yeah, you quickly roll it back in on the rope, get the hook, and throw again.
Another check.
Yep.
Please, God, don't fuck me. Art.
Can I telekinetically catch it and make it connect?
I'll say that's the help action. Go ahead. Okay,
Fine.
there you go.
As it's about to miss, Aether's just like behind his back real quick so Isaiah doesn't see.
So, this means that the group athletics check DC is at its lowest. Good luck, boys.
Away. That's a 6.
It's a
When
13.
the gnome contributes more than the monk.
What if it's a no monk?
Art.
Dunk.
Are y'all even trying?
That is, luckily for you,
I
a
think I
group
just pulled
check.
something.
So nat ones don't mean catastrophic failure.
Oh, thank Christ. That's still me. It's not
So,
great.
you guys got a total of 20. DC for you was 20.
Oh, wow.
So
I
you
mean, it is
just
a galleon,
barely
so it
managed.
makes sense that we're barely being able to pull it in.
You're barely able to keep it at a distance to where you guys can leap over without checks.
Valgum's gonna take a moment to catch his breath.
Okay.
Walk by and slap him on the back. Excellent job. Perhaps you deserve that lady's rag after all.
I don't have.
By the way, I looked it up, Valgum. When a lady gives you a rag or something like that, it's called a favor, and they do it to knights that they really like.
Yeah,
That tracks.
wasn't a rag.
What?
We'll talk about it later. Let's just do this.
Okay. Who can talk to lions?
Certainly fucking not me.
But you're a druid. Just turn into one.
No, barbarian.
Oh, that's right. But you can still turn into just a bear?
No, just a bear.
Okay, well. You couldn't turn into a lion head and roar at it?
No.
You're like a diet druid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Caston?
I'm looking.
I once trained a parakeet at the monastery.
Yes. Well, no. I have comprehend languages, not speak to animals. I don't have speak to animals.
I could try and approach the beast. I once trained a parakeet at the monastery. It shit on me a lot, and it pecked me, but I think it respected me.
It's a spell I'd like to get, but not one I found.
So, what's the plan here?
I'm gonna slowly walk up to the lion.
So,
And I'd like to prepare a grapple check in case it attacks Aethys.
so you hop over, both of you, and get close to where it's currently sunbathing. It doesn't stand up, but Aethys, upon meeting your eyes, it gives sort of a low growl.
How's that animal handling?
I got a pretty okay animal handling. I got a +3.
It's like one that nobody ever picks up.
Well, I do if I pick a druid.
Yeah, right. Unless you're a druid.
Or
Sometimes
a mage
ranger.
not.
Ranger too.
Sorry.
All right. I just want to I just want to turn to my teammate first. My teammates. So, like, do we try to save the lion or do we get rid of a problem?
I mean, first we have to determine whether or not it is a problem.
It could be a problem, but let's see.
Is there a way that I could I perhaps make a perception check and see if there are any signs of a mauling or anywhere on the ship?
Perception or investigation, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have an idea.
I got +2 to investigation, so
I'm gonna look at the thing, and I'm gonna pull out my 40 feet of rope, or 50 feet of rope, not 40. And I'm gonna look at it and cast command with the Empress feature that lets me give it disadvantage, and it also doesn't know that I cast it on it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna say freeze.
Okay, so...
And as soon as it freezes, I'm gonna run up to it, tie its mouth shut, and its front paws together.
Well, I got a 10, so I guess
That fails.
it cannot do anything. It just sort of watches you as you tie it up. And Isaiah, what'd you get?
a 8.
Got an 8.
Yeah.
The top deck does not look like there's been any signs of a mauling, no blood, no anything like that.
Well, there's not much of signs of struggle, so maybe it's just a lion minding its business.
Specifically on the
What
top
is
deck,
a-
there's nothing. With an 8, you didn't think to go into the lower decks.
What is a lion doing on a ship? Presumably
know.
alone.
But now it has a muzzle. And its front paws are also tied, so it can't pull it off.
Well, this certainly warrants investigation.
I agree.
Okay. Go ahead and investigate.
Yeah, I'll just leave the lion there.
I'm gonna investigate around.
Can I really examine this lion to look for either wounds or to see if it is an actual lion, or if there's does it look magical in any way?
That'd be Arcana, Investigation, or Medicine, whichever one you're specifically looking at.
23 for investigation of the ship.
Okay.
I'll do
We'll
medicine.
get to that in a second. I want to see what Aethys is doing with this lion.
That is a 13 for a medicine check.
You do notice that it has around its chest area, it does have a stab wound, but it looks to be almost fully recovered. It doesn't look malnourished or anything of the sort. And speaking of which, Valgum, you step into the lower decks and reveal that, sure enough, there are lots of bodies down here with their faces and various limbs bitten off.
Oh god.
Most of them are relatively small folk. Specifically, a lot of them have green skin that leads you to believe they were goblinoid.
Oh lord.
What? What have you found?
Well, the lion wasn't alone.
Uh-oh.
There
What are you
are,
talking? Oh! That's disgusting. Right, I'm gonna go kill this lion.
Well,
Oh.
I haven't given you the full story of what's around here. there are several dead goblinoids. Also, around the lower decks, there are several cages. Each of them containing either starving or dead creatures. A couple of apes, a couple of axebeaks, a couple of alligators.
Yo, is an axe beak like a really big bird of prey?
Think like a chocobo, but with a beak shaped like an axe.
Oh.
Is that the starving or dead one?
It's dead.
Damn it.
But yeah, a bunch of what look to be incredibly terrifying and dangerous creatures if they were fully fed and the like.
Which creatures are still alive?
Give me a second. My thing's freezing.
No worries.
There's one jackal that's still alive and one crocodile that's still alive.
What's a jackal?
Like,
Hyena, but
Like a
more
dog?
coyote.
yeah.
It's a canine though,
Yeah.
It's a canine.
and it's starving, but it's alive.
Yeah, it's currently got no energy, just laying there.
I want to walk over to its cage and try to open it.
Is that a coyote,
That'll be a
David?
sleight of hand. There are a couple of coyotes, but they're dead.
No, what's the creature that he's
A jackal.
Oh, it's a jackal.
19.
Sure enough, you fumble with the locks. You didn't even know that you were really that good with lock picking, but sure enough, you managed to get it open. The thing just sort of looks up at you.
I reach into my pack.
As you
And
do
grab-
this, it flinches.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I grab, moving very slowly, a ration and pull out like the dried meat bit of it, and slowly offer it in my hands to the creatures, like approaching it super slow.
It sort of looks at you, looks down at your hand, looks back at you, leans its head forward, sniffs a little bit, licks at your fingertips a little bit, and begins to munch on the meat.
And then I'm going to pull my water skin out and sort of trickle the water down near it so it can lick it up.
Yeah, sure enough, it's doing so. The cages do have like small little food and water bowls that are completely bone dry.
Okay. I'm going to grab those food and water bowls and put them in my backpack.
And to check your DMs for what you're feeding.
Oh god, that fucking... Oh my god, it's so cute!
One of the
Oh,
cages one of the cages has its door swung wide open with the key inside, and one of the dead goblins very close. And Valgum, you are able to, on one of the corpses, find a small piece of parchment that has... It's basically an order form, or like a... What are they called? Receipts, but professional?
Bills of purchase?
Bill of sale.
There's a different name for it, but essentially, yes. I keep wanting to say transcript, but I know that's wrong.
Sounds right.
Transaction record?
It doesn't matter. Invoice, that's what
Invoice.
Invoice.
there's an invoice that lists off pretty much every animal that you see around you, including the lion upstairs. All of them were going to be delivered to one Ephrail Snowdown.
Ah.
Estimated delivery date was going to be the 3rd of chess, but it appears that things have gone
That's
horribly
not
wrong.
happening.
And lastly, in the sort of captain's quarters, you see that there is a book of invoices. And most of them are ruined at this point. They don't keep for very long. But the trip before this one was to transport one Kenku to a... sorry. There was an order to deliver one Kenku to the city of Donwall.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Kinku dead around us?
No, there is no Kinku inside of this ship.
That we can see. Well, I'm going to see if the jackal will let me pick it up.
When you go to pick it up, it does the thing that dogs do where as you're picking it up, it sort of like clamps its mouth around your wrist, but it does not bite down.
Oh, okay. Like, fuck with me and I kill you. Gotcha.
David, I hate to interrupt real quick. You said that town name was Dahlhurst, right?
Donwall,
Donwall.
yes.
Donwall. Where is Don? Oh, Donwall.
Right,
Okay.
right here.
I see it. Well, Isaiah would like to make a personal trip.
Sure, we got time.
And
What else?
also, at the very top of this invoice book, Valgum, you notice the acronym ROF.
Ring of Fire.
ROF.
Seems almost
Uh,
Ring of Fire.
Where did we hear about the Ring of Fire?
History checks and I'll let you know.
have I heard it in the last month?
I'm actually looking through my
You
book.
do have that feat. God damn it. Okay, so the places that you've heard Ring of Fire within the last month are the following. An invoice similar to this one was found on Jin, saying that it was transporting two gnomish people, one elderly, or not elderly, but one older gnome woman and one very young gnome girl.
Oh.
And also, Valgum, you remember the dwarf in the Snowdown dungeon saying that you were too late and they had already picked up, a few short folk have already picked up the Kinku that was supposed to be picked up for the Ring of Fire. There's also one more place that you guys heard about it, but only one of you would know about it.
I'm gonna risk a check.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna flat out tell you, only Aethys would know this last
That's a
place.
15, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, you just know the Ring of Fire to be the trade that deals in all sorts of illegal goods.
Lord, what? Why the slave trade? Shit.
They deal with slaves, drugs, illegal magic artifacts, the like.
God damn it!
I thought I had it written down.
Do you need me to tell you?
Hold on. I know about the Ring of Fire personally.
Well, that's the only thing that we have left. I've already explained the other things.
Alright, I'll roll for it because I didn't write it down and I don't remember. That's 3.
You remember that it has something to do with what Lorenzo was telling you about before you were revived. That's about all you can remember at this moment, anyway.
Wait. It may have had something to do with my mother.
They have.
It'll come to me.
So, this jackal is currently got its mouth around your wrist, as you currently have it in your hands.
And I'm gonna carry it back to our ship.
The lion just sort of like looks up, seeing you guys walking across.
Hey, Isaiah.
Yeah.
Should probably snap that lion's neck.
Thanks. All right. Sure, let me do all the dirty work. And I will snap the lion's neck and... Yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
We can't feed a lion, and it's going to die on this boat eventually. We can't tow 2 boats. Better just end it now.
That's a 26.
You snap its neck. It just sort of like, it's still kind of under the command spell because it hasn't been long enough for it to go away. And so it just sort of looks at you as you put your hands on either side of its neck and twist. You hear a loud pop, and you feel its movements stop altogether. All of a sudden, you feel another bee on your shoulder.
Bzz, bzz.
You're not sure where it came from, but now you just feel the presence of a 6th bee.
Excellent. Eventually, I'll be able to have my own light. And he goes back onto the other ship.
Okay.
Don't think bees produce light.
Well, lots of honey at least.
Now, to be honest, I don't even know how bees work. They could, for all I know.
God, I can't wait for Isaiah to have just an apiary backpack.
Some thieves steal Isaiah's backpack and like wonder what the big guy's got, and they open it. It's just bees. My eyes! Can't wait for the final boss to just be looking at us, and Isaiah just throws his backpack at him.
Bees!
So, you guys hop back on board, and the captain goes, "Any crew alive on this one?"
No, not at all.
I point to the jackal. Just one.
Why do you have that?
I'm going to nurse it back to health in the hopes that it wants to be near me. I've always wanted a dog.
Right. If that thing chews off my legs, I'm gonna blame you.
It's tiny. It couldn't chew off your legs.
It's currently doing the dog thing where it's like trying to bite at your fingers, at like in a playful way, not no like I'm not trying to eat them way.
Yeah, I'm just like wiggling my fingers back at it. Look at him. Ow, fucker. Stop.
That's in character too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right, he shall stay in my room. And I go down to the hammock they assigned me and lay him in it.
So the rest of this day goes on without any difficulties. Day 2. Well, we got a little bit more time.
I'm gonna fatten this guy up with some rations.
Yeah. 4 squares and a luck roll, please.
Who's next? I just did it.
Most likely me.
Okie dokie.
1, 4, and I will roll.
You guys are 1 sailing day away from the Isle of Beasts.
84.
Hey, no event.
Nice!
Neat.
Just Aethys training a dog and learning how to do water vehicles. Isaiah helping with the ship, and Balgam descending deeper into his research.
Research.
Aethys' day is like get up, let the dog go pee off the side of the ship, meditate, drink tea, learn how to pilot with the pilots on the ship, go back down, train the dog for lunch, eat lunch, go back to the ship captain, do that, come back down to the dog, meditate, drink tea, go to bed.
Yep. Could you give me an animal handling check for the day?
Sure.
Wow.
Okay, so I was gonna do this thing where, as it was slowly getting healthier, it would I would have you roll every single day to see if you got more successes than failures, you were going to be able to keep it. It now loves you.
Hey.
On this
Good
day,
boy.
it looked at you and went, "This is my friend. This is the only person who has been nice to me in the last year."
That's the day, the second of chess.
Yep. And the third of chess will be Valgum's turn to move and roll.
Okay. So my turn then.
Yep.
I might pick up wood carving.
Okay. There I move. And here I roll.
Okay.
Let me
Oh, wait.
also-
Am I an idiot? I think I might be an idiot. No, I'm good.
Oh.
Is that a 2 or a 20? Oh.
Oh.
Is that a 2?
That's a 2.
No. It's gonna happen sooner or later.
It's not a 1. Look, it's not a 1.
It's
You're right,
not
it's
a
not a
1.
1.
It's still
Not good.
no.
Fuck. Hey, Andrew, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Just remember that.
Truly. I'm gonna wait till after this day to name the jackal.
By the way, yesterday at some point while doing my research, I have decided I've summoned my owl back.
Ooh.
It is going to be with me.
Wait, who?
The owl, the find familiar.
Who?
Okay.
I take it back. I know his name.
Oh, no.
Neat.
What is
His
it?
name is Scrobbit.
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 Scrobbit. So,
Yes.
Scrobbit.
Today, however.
let's see.
Scrobbert. All we heard was
Come here, Scarbert.
Oh, wait, that
Got
was a
it.
2, actually. I have something special for that.
Oh no.
I'm sure you do.
I
Because
miss
it
old
is.
Swain.
We gonna die.
No, don't worry, guys. It's secretly super good because David
We
never
don't-
expects anyone to get a 2.
We gonna get chained.
Close. You guys see as a chain descends from the heaven directly into the center of the ship,
Oh god.
cracking through every single deck and going to the ocean floor. And you all hear in the back of your heads, "That's far enough."
Aethys frowns and the mental chalkboard comes up again, and another one goes to the Obsidian King.
The ship is now quickly taking on water. You guys are going to need to help if this thing is to stay afloat.
Is the chain still in the middle of the boat?
Yep. That's
So
another
this
problem you're going to have to deal with.
This boat's fucked. We can't even destroy this chains. The captain tried, it still failed. We gotta abandon this fucking ship, dude.
And do what exactly?
Start swimming.
Let's try to.
Do we have any lifeboats?
There is one.
Great. How many crew are there?
Including yourselves, there are, and the dog, there are 10 total passengers. A lifeboat holds 5.
That's unfortunate.
Fuck, I can't swim.
Let's see if we can save this ship.
That's gonna be our only fucking hope, dude. I can't fucking swim, and we can't keep everybody in A. This is not gonna take someone else's place.
This is genuinely shocking to me.
What?
I remember the cheese strap before Andrew did.
What cheese strap?
Every time that I put you guys in a situation that seems unwinnable, Andrew just goes, "Oh, fucking duh," and then snaps and then ruins my entire encounter. And I figured out how he could do it before he did it.
Oh, okay.
Think about it, Andrew.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, the amnesiac's there, so 11 people.
Fuck! What is in my kit that allows me to stop a fucking boat from sinking?
Think broader than that.
Think broader than that?
Don't think about just what you have. Think about what, like, your situation has.
Everyone onto the second boat.
There you go.
Oh my god. We do have a whole other boat.
The second you were like, "Oh, well, this boat's fucked. What can we do?" My brain flashed back to you saying the words, "We can't haul a second boat. We can't haul a third boat," I think is what it was.
Everyone onto the other fucking boat! Now!
So-
Shit, you're right!
As it begins to sink, they throw as many supplies onto the sloop as possible. Everyone getting on it. And you let go of the ties. And the Everfrost slowly and very, very tragically sinks into the depths. The captain saying, Emperor Snowdown's not gonna like that one bit.
Yes, it'll make him pissed off at this Black King motherfucker.
You hear in the back of your heads, "Obsidian!"
Go away, dick!
Just sinking our ship. Oh,
That's
'cause
low
you're-
even for you.
Oh, because you're afraid of losing.
Afraid? No. No. I just know tactics. If you three are strong enough to take 2 pieces, then I need to stop you before you can try for a third.
Try.
I think you're worried about losing it.
I'm just shocked to have a challenge for once.
The Alabaster King sends his regards.
Right, is that your send-off now?
That's all I'm going to say to you from now on.
Right. Well, we'll see how long that bit keeps up. Have a safe journey. The voice vanishes.
Piss off.
What a jackass.
I really hate that guy. I really, really hate that guy.
Yeah. I think
Like a
he's-
lot.
I think we're scaring him, guys. I really do. I think he's afraid that since he's actually got a challenge, he's gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
So, with you guys now on a much smaller boat, you are able to move 5 tiles a day.
Yay.
Of course, this means that the place is overall a lot more cramped. So, swings and roundabouts.
Alright. I'll move the
It's now the
tile
4th of chess.
No, don't do down, right? Do instead of down, right? Can we do this, so we're further?
Yep.
yeah.
Diagonals are allowed.
Diagonals.
Thank you. I tried to say it wrong and I somehow said it wrong.
Wronger than wrong.
So give me that luck roll. Roll that beautiful bean luck.
Wait. 68.
Damn it.
So close.
So close. to pop
Everyone gets a... Okay, right now, everybody gets a girlfriend if we roll 69.
If you rolled 69, I was going to have Pock manifest.
Oh god.
Fox just like, what the fuck? Oh.
I feel a weird luck coming from this place.
So, no event today. It is now the 5th of chess. Go ahead and roll and move. You guys
What?
should be 1 day out from Eastburn.
4, 5. Yes.
So this will be the
so-
last luck roll.
No, I didn't move it after Matt did, so that's where we are now.
Yep.
This will be the current luck roll, but if we're going to be there anyways, is that our event?
Oh, you didn't move it. Oh, yeah. No, that's, if you guys are just now moving in, then yeah, no. You just get into the city of Eastburn. It is... The chains make it look a lot worse, but this place was quite clearly at one point a trade haven. It looks like a metropolis that has gone to shit.
Oh god.
Very tall buildings that scrape the sky, but seem now dilapidated and miskept for. The lower areas of the city also looking not great, but also not just in flat-out disrepair. You guys land at dock. You, the amnesiac, and your pet jackal sort of just scurry off the ship. The dwarves and elf that you came with wish you safe travels and are now going to resupply for the journey home, hoping that losing their ship does not get them fired.
Oh, whoa, that's my ship.
What?
The ship you're on is one that I claimed.
How do you expect us to get home?
Oh, fuck.
You know what? Tell you what. Let us use this to get home. We will make sure it gets its way to the Davi Kingdom. It'll be at your beck and call, I promise.
No, that's fine. It's just I wanted a ride home, is what I'm saying. Could you wait?
How long do you think you're gonna be?
Oh, fuck.
Where exactly are we headed?
We need to go to Black Ridge, which is an awful long way away from Eastbourne.
Maybe we should.
We might be
Perhaps.
better sailing to Dawnwall immediately.
Perhaps we resupply and then head to
Yes.
Dawn.
Perhaps we should resupply and then move on. That seems better. Plus, Isaiah has business in Dawnwall. No reason for us to even go to Eastbourne.
Besides the resupply.
Right. Is this agreeable, Captain?
I suppose so.
After you take us to Dawnwall, you can go back to Belden and we'll figure it out from there.
Excellent.
We could always have Truth deliver something to us.
Right. Well.
Oh, wait, I know why we're here! And I look for our horses.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
sure enough, on there's like
God, taking notes is such a good idea. Holy fuck!
Sure enough, at the dockyard, right next to the information office, there is a small stable with what says rental horses, but there are 3 slots that say reserved. Each of them you find your horse or master.
Shadowfire!
I don't have a horse. I have a little dog.
Yep, your mastiff is there.
Woo!
Yes.
The jackal.
Pistol pop.
I introduce fucking Shadowfire to Scrobbit.
Scrobbit is more interested in seeing this mastiff and sniffing at its butt.
Fair enough. Scrobbit, be good.
The mastiff is like one of those relatively old ones that just doesn't mind. It just kind of says okay at the current situation of whatever it's in.
Pifflepuff. That's the Mastiff's name.
Yes. Pistol pop.
Pifflepuff.
So you guys can easily pull these horses onto your ship, but that is going to sort of exceed the amount that the recovered rations can really handle. Or no, you're resupplying. What am I talking about? Never mind.
Yeah.
I think that we can travel on land if we've got our horses.
Since they were holding this dog here, do they have dog food?
Yeah, a little bit.
I want to buy all of it off of them for Scrobbit too.
Okay, so they've got about 3 days worth of like, how do I word
Kibble.
this? Yeah, willing to sell it for 3 gold.
Sure, I'll do that.
So Scrobbit now just kind of follows you wherever you go.
Excellent.
Every so often, we're going to need to stock up on some, like...
From now on, I'm
Food.
going to include like animal feed in the cost of your rations.
Perfect.
Do have animals, so...
Malcolm has an owl. I have a jackal.
I don't think the owl needs to eat, though.
No,
Isaiah has his bees. No, I'm just saying we all have an animal now.
the owl is technically a spirit. Or
Now,
fate
when I go
snake
to
or something.
next time that I go to update the splash art, or like the sort of like art that we use for pretty much everything on this channel, I'm gonna have to add the fucking animals, aren't I?
I'm thinking about getting a recommission done towards the middle of the campaign, and then one at the end just to see like the progression of Aethys.
I get you.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that would be super cool.
Right. So they're spending the day resupplying, so you guys aren't going to be able to leave until the 6th of chess. You guys have any business that you have in Eastburn that you want to attend to, or? There's the information office to get updates on the local and, sort of bigger picture news that's going on. There's, just a huge trade city and technically the place of royalty for this kingdom, even though it doesn't look particularly royal.
I don't really care personally. Does anyone else?
Nah.
Nope.
Yeah, I think we're not really psyched about being here and in this situation, so we're probably just gonna. I mean, we should go to like a tavern or something and
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be...
eat a hot meal for once.
We could probably ask about what's going on, but we already kind of know what's going on mostly.
I'm worried about the blood mist. I'm not worried about the politics. We're not at war with Siness. Aethys is taking this whole Knight of Davi business very seriously.
Okay.
Plus, I get the feeling we'll be back.
Probably.
Why do you say that?
Chains.
Change.
Chains.
So, you guys looking for just a place to eat or what?
Yeah, just like a simple tavern.
Okay. Well, this place is full of taverns and the like. If you give me 2 seconds. If you're looking for alcohol, there are several taverns.
No,
Also-
Anthus is looking for a hot meal, not alcohol.
Okay, well, there are a couple of places where you could find both. Let me go ahead and roll something real fast. Okay, so there are a couple of places to eat right now. You got your standards that appear in just about every port city. You got your Orc Bees, you got your Captain G's, you got your Gobble Wobble Wild Wings.
Gobble wobble.
Gobble Wobble.
Gobble wobble.
Gobble Wobble.
The gobble wobble has gotta be a fucking dance move in this universe. Just like the chicken wing is a sex position.
You got Taco Hell. There's a Cat's-Bees in town. What are you guys hungry for?
Uh,
I
Yabba's
kind of want
here.
some McBugbears.
There is no. There is a.
Oh, no, it's what a
Whataburger.
bugbear. What a bugbear. That's what it is. That's what I want.
Oh no, I could go for some McCobolds as well.
This town doesn't have one, unfortunately.
Fuck.
I thought
Yeah.
This town doesn't have them at Kobolds. There's lots of it everywhere.
No, this place does not have McCobolds or a Kick-Fil-A, which is weird.
Yeah, we had a Chick-fil-A in the monastery.
Of course you did. It was Monk Run.
Yeah, it was great. I loved that Chick-fil-A. Those tenders were the best. They do vegan soy tenders where I was there. They were awesome.
as long
Jesus
as whatever
Christ.
we have isn't seafood. I'm about tired of seafood.
So no.
Yeah,
Captain
I go to
G's.
What a Bugbear exclusively to order like 6 trays of fries.
Yeah, that. So, going to What a Bugbear. The place doesn't look necessarily polished per se. Like the eating area is clean, but as you get to like the counter, it certainly looks like there's some grease and like some dirt around. And when you get to the very front, a bugbear says, "Can I take your order?"
Yes, I would like. Let's go with 3 orders of large fries, and oh, what the hell? An apple pie, and I'll take a lemonade.
Ah. He sets a metal tray in front of you, gingerly places an apple pie and gingerly places a lemonade, and then you see him reach for a crank wheel behind the counter and start cranking at it.
I rub my hands together. This is my favorite part.
You see this metal grate, or like this metal grid, slowly rise out from the counter, click into position, and you see him shout behind himself, 3 fries! And he ducks down, and you see as about 16 potatoes are fired at this metal grate, and this grate is also heated, so they are basically flash fried the second that they're cut, and they all splatter out onto the tray.
Ah, I love this restaurant.
That'll be 4 silver.
Sure, here you go. And I tip him 1 extra silver. And I sit down with my my sauce of choice is, of course, Monksterd.
Monster!
Honey Monksterd, if Isaiah doesn't mind.
Yeah, I'm cool with some honey mustard.
Nice.
Oh, I thought that a monk would go for some ketchup, but okay.
No, I'm more of a fan of Monkster.
Oh, yeah, you got some barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce!
Hey, DM, is it too late to
Sweet
drop out of
sorcery
this campaign?
Wait, what?
Yo, DM, is it too late to drop out of this campaign?
Why?
The fucking jokes.
Nope, you're here for life. I'm sorry.
Damn. Dogum has a heart attack.
Damn.
It's okay. I think this is a pretty good ending point anyway.
Yeah, no, that's kind of why I was keeping you guys in Eastbourne, because it's pretty close to our end time.
Yeah.
Okay, so time for the end spiel that I suck at.
Monkstered.
So that's where we're going to be ending it for the night. Oh no. But did you come up with one more?
No, I just think it's funny that that's where we ended.
Yeah, of course, just nothing but puns. Okay, so that's where we're ending for the night. Thank you for watching. If you have no idea what's happened this entire time, that's fine. We have a YouTube channel full of VODs of our last 9 streams. You can go and get caught up on the Gambit of Chain there. That is youtube.com/user/critheads. Someone else thank the artist for the art, because I can never fucking get the name right.
Thank you, and
Sora
credit to
Nokami.
artist Sora Nokami
For the
Or-
nice art that you see to the
for
left
the
of your
character
screen.
art. Yes.
Thank you very much.